What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back with the banger today, guys, and we're back at the range. It's been about, what, 3 weeks now? I think I said 2 to 3 weeks last time we were here. A lot has been going on lately, but we are back and hopefully in rotation now, and you should be seeing us a lot more. Now, we do have a couple of goodies that we have here today that we're going to be going through. One in particular that I'm really looking forward to shooting is, of course, the Flux, and this is the Flux Legion. So we're going to be shooting this for a review. We have the Glock 17L, which we're gonna be shooting for a review. We're also gonna be shooting a little bit of the Stribog. This is the SP45. We'll be shooting this a little bit, and we're gonna be coming back and shooting a follow-up part on that for that full-on review as well. So like this is partial of that, partial of this mini Mark 12 that we've been shooting. So this is another one that you'll be seeing in the pipeline. This might actually be like a first shots or reveal or something of that nature, but we'll be doing that. And then last but not least, we are shooting this. This is the P15 or the base model for POF's AR-15 that they got coming out. This is basically their base model we'll be shooting today. And I also brought the Canic, but I do not have my light on there, unfortunately, so I'm going to be shooting it a little bit, but we definitely want to get that full-on review out, so we'll probably shoot a little bit of that throughout today to then follow up later on and do a review on that one as well. So we're doing mainly review-wise the Flux, the Glock 17, and the Mark 12. So without further ado, man, let's just hop straight into it. Okay. First thing is, before we even do that, so this is a newly built weapon. This is the first time it's been everything's been put together. So we're going to be doing some test firing on it right now. This mini Mark 12 that we got here actually is in 300 blackout. So that is another thing that's pretty dope about this. We built it out to be like a mini Mark 12, but in a whole different caliber. So let's just see how she is and see how quiet she is, and we'll go from there. I'm very excited to see how she sounds. I don't think it went all the way. It has an adjustable gas block, so we might have to adjust it a little bit. Yeah, I could tell it's not ejecting. So, sounds good, but we are not getting the proper ejection. And, oh, she's kind of stuck. So we're gonna have to play around with that real quick. Let's see what we can do. Before though, I needed to also just check and see how she shoots unsuppressed to see if it's a true gas situation here. Yeah. So now I know unsuppressed, suppressed, we're having a little bit of gas. We need to get more gas in there. All right, guys, so unfortunately, and this was what it was mainly for, to do some testing, but unfortunately this needs a little bit more tuning. I do not have the proper tools to do that, so we will have to do an update on this one very soon. Just gonna have to take it to the indoor range really and get her adjusted. Basically, there's a little adjustable gas block down here. I do not have the actual tool for it, but we need to have more gas going in there to actuate the bolt and have everything run a little bit more smoothly. So unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to have any more fun with her. We ran her unsuppressed and suppressed. It shoots, but it's not pushing that bolt back. So we need more gas to enter in on here, but feels good. I think she'll be good. And by next range day, she'll be good to go. So we'll do a little bit of testing before we come back to make sure she actually works. All right, guys, so with that said, we're gonna get straight into the meat and potatoes here, get straight to this Flux, man. So we've been running the Flux for a little bit now, and we ran a lot of it at Sig Next. Very, very nice gun overall. It's a gun that is not for everybody though. It takes a little bit of adjustments, in my opinion, especially swapping out the mags, which we're gonna be doing a lot of, trying to learn how to swap those mags out and keep the gun going and running. But I think it's something that it's a little learning curve, but once you get that learning curve, it becomes very, very useful and fun. But this particular version, which we'll talk more about in the review, I'm still kind of on the fence about whether it's something I want or not. And I'm speaking about this specific Legion version, so yeah. All right, first shots. Well, not really, but first shots today. And then, So these are the things that kind of bother me a little bit, but everything that's a bother there's an upgrade for it. First things first, of course, slide release is on both sides. You can just do that. There is a charging handle that you can get for the front sight or also on the side that can help, because when you actually put it in now, like for instance, you have to charge it from the top. But there are like little attachments you can put on to do that side charging right there. My other issue is the actual hand placement, which it is and seems fairly good for the most part. And there's a little screws right here that you could put like a gas pedal if you want to. But just coming up on the gun very fast at times leads me to just think I might accidentally put my hand up here and put my hand on the muzzle or something. And I mean, obviously, I'm just even scared of like grabbing on the gun like up here. It more than likely is not gonna happen, but we're about to start running it now and moving around with it. And that's where I wanna see, like, I gotta take my time, and you can't be fast because you just do not wanna have your hands out in front of that barrel and then take a shot and blow your thumb off. Kind of starting to warm up to it a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, kind of warming up to it. It's definitely nice. And I like the fact that what it can carry, you know, it can carry a very large capacity depending on what kind of mags you got. You can get the 15 round mags, the 32 round mags, the 10 round mags, wherever you live at, but very capable. It is a learning curve in my opinion, especially with the spring loaded brace that we have here. They do come with a stock, and also the safety, and then just the actuating of the slide release and the charging handle. You got to kind of get used to it, but for the most part, I like it. Is it over like a MPX or MPX Copperhead? I would say no, but it has a purpose. And I would say if I really want to go smaller than that PCC, this is definitely the route to go in my opinion. All right, guys, so the next one up on the list is kind of a funny gun, bro. It's not a funny gun, but it's a funny gun to me. The Glock 17L, which is, for the most part, from what I'm hearing, is basically a competition shooter. It's a Glock 17, long, extended grip, or extended slide, my bad. Extended barrel, all of the above. It's like the Joker if he had a Glock. Okay, well, I guess we won't be shooting that today. So our holosun popped off along with our screws. So unfortunately, she's gonna be out of commission today. Well, I'll get a couple shots with it, iron sights, and we'll just go from there.
Ready.
She felt great in the hands, right? But obviously we saw there was a couple of hiccups with this one in particular. So I am going to reach out to Glock and see maybe if there's a certain grain I need to be shooting. It's a longer barreled gun. I think I shot 115s and 124s. I can't even remember what the ammo is, honestly, but there was definitely some issues with feeding, mainly failure to feed, not failure to extract. So we're gonna test that out and reach out to Glock and see if there's a recommended grain for that, so that we could get this thing up and running. Cause I mean, she felt great, but couldn't get a shot with her, unfortunately. So it just is what it is when it comes to that. So with that said, now we're gonna go ahead and pull out the Canic. Now, I wanna run and gun it, but I don't have the proper holster set up right now. So, well, we can run and gun it, we just can't draw from the holster. So that's not an issue though. We're gonna run and gun it though. Last time we had this one, it did give us some issues at the range, but since I've shot it here and there, because I've been shooting it here and there, I haven't really had any of that issue. So now we're gonna really just see how she's holding up, mag swaps, switching out, and just see if, you know, if we run into any issues on her like we were when we first took her out the box. Maybe it was just a little warm-up she needed, a little break-in that she needed, because, man, even holding this gun now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, damn, like, it's a good feeling gun. It just was giving us some issues. So 5 shots. No issue. She feels great. She feels great. Optics on good, yeah. Let's run her. No issue. All right, y'all, we'll actually heat this out. She definitely improved herself from the previous visit. We did have one failure to feed, one. And I think I might have got it on camera. Tim, did you keep that file or no?
I kept it, yeah.
You kept it? So yeah, it's on there. We'll show it to you. One failure to feed. Besides that, she did very good, but one failure to feed, unfortunately. So we just got to call it for what it is. We're gonna shoot this next, and then we have one more specialty that we got, or a couple more actually. This one is gonna be fairly short because I'm saving this for a better video. But I gotta shoot it. I just gotta shoot it right now. So that's what we're about to do. We're gonna do a couple shots of this. This is the UMP at home, the Stribog from Global Ordnance and Grand Power. So yeah, let's just see how she is in that 45. Reason why we're not doing a lot today is because I want to shoot it suppressed, and I'm waiting on a adapter. I need a 45 adapter. I do have a silencer code Octane 45. These things are weird right here. It's not like staying in. But the issue is with the Octane is it has a Nelson device in it, and I don't have a spacer. I do not like this magazine. I ain't gonna lie, this magazine am I doing this right? Am I doing it backwards or something? It feels like it wants to just explode. All right, let's just shoot it before it all falls out. Why do I have a magnifier on it? I don't know, just because I want to. How about that? The hell? Yeah, I gotta be doing something wrong. Look at that. What the hell? Oh my God, I had a brain fart. This is 9mm. I'm gonna keep it rolling. I ain't gonna cap. Come on. The thing is, I have Federal 45. I just don't think I brought it. That's what it was. I didn't bring it. Sorry, y'all, man. Hey, man, I could keep it a beam with y'all, or I could just edit it out. I have 45 though in federal. I just don't know. I guess I didn't bring it. Yeah, well, have fun in the comment section. I'm keeping it 1,000 with y'all, right? I don't lie. But I had the same exact federal 45, and that's what I thought it was. And I'm like, I was wondering, like, why the heck is she doing that? Now, yeah, now she's working. Now it makes sense. Thank God, bro. All right, imagine that. I've never loaded 223 in and 300 blackout together, so don't worry about that. All right, let's make sure. Yes, we are good. First shot, so C. Let's get it. Feels good. And if I know correctly, the Stribog, which is different from the UMP, is a roller delay, if I'm correct. So this is a very smooth 45. And if you guys don't know, 45 is already subsonic round. So that's why I don't want to waste too much time with this one, because I want to shoot it with a suppressor. I want to see how really quiet it is, because this is probably one of the most ultimate home defense weapons and calibers you can own. A 45 and then also suppress. Really can't beat that, bro. You really can't. All right, y'all, so we just wrapped up that, and extremely fun. Extremely fun. Can't wait to shoot it suppressed. Fun gun. When it comes to 45, as a PCC, of course, you know, you got the Vector, you got the UMP. I think the Stribog should definitely now be in there. They have it in 9mm, 10mm as well. Now we got the 45 caliber version. But with PCCs, we still got one more that we got to check out, and that is this guy right here, and this is the Beretta PMX. I'm shooting this direct blowback, first 5 shots. They're gonna test it out. I forgot to take the damn tag off this thing. Ready?
Yeah.
Feels good. Feels good. Shooter suppressed a little bit. All right, see how she shoots suppressed? Nice, real nice. Woo! All right, y'all, so very fun as well. This one is another one of those guns that we're gonna be coming back out with. Like, we're gonna come back out to the range with it, because I wanna get a better brace system, which maybe I can get. I actually met up with a AT3 Tactical. I believe it's AT3 or A3, it's one or the other. But they make a lot of different braces. They got a new Hager Defense Rattler stock. They got a lot of new options out that they had at the, I think it's A3 Tactical, A3T as in Tactical, A3T. So we're gonna reach out to them and see if we can get one of their braces to review along, because their brace is actually made for this gun. And this is fine. It's a Midwest Industries, but it makes the length of pull just super long. And if not, if we can't get it, we'll just come out and finish it as is. I mean, the gun itself works flawlessly. It's nothing wrong with it, but I would like to just try it out with, you know, another brace. So yeah, so we're done with this. About to turn this off. Last but not least, what we're gonna run now is the base POF. I believe, like I said, it's called the P15. P15, their base model. So we'll run this out, see how it runs. It's a base model, so it's nothing gonna be extremely extravagant, but it's worth, you know, base level guns right now are the move. It's what it is. We're running the that same prism that we ran on the AK-102, first 5 shots. See how it feels. Typical, you know. It's an AR-15 base. Nice M-lock, good overall weight. It is bare bones. POF is made out of Arizona, based out of Arizona. They make some really good products. We actually have another product from them in that I've been meaning to get out. It's just the past 3 weeks was insane, y'all. So unfortunately, we weren't able to get it out, but I wanted to get this one out sooner because I feel like this is a more affordable and in the lines with a lot of people. So that's why this one is gonna be probably more than likely going up first. So yeah, let's go ahead and get straight to it though. All right, guys, so yeah, we just got done shooting the Canic as well, and the Canic did good. It did really good. We did have one failure to feed in the middle of nowhere, but we did put hundreds of rounds through it, didn't have any of the issues. I will say, you know, some of y'all will say, you know, it's a $1,000 gun, it doesn't need to have any mess ups, which I agree. But I am willing to give it a chance to break in because Canic being by Century Arms, I had to do the same exact thing with my AP5, which now is flawless. So I took it out, we did that, we had a failure to feed. I'm gonna take it, we're gonna bring it back out again more than likely. And when we bring it out back again, I'm hoping that we don't have any more issues. If we do, then I might need to reach out to them and just see what we should do moving forward so that that doesn't happen. Cause yeah, I mean, I do agree we shouldn't be having these issues continuously. Cut.